In a world of over 8 billion people, most of us move through life without stopping to notice the strange or the unexplained. We pass by shadows, hear echoes, and overlook mysteries just beneath the surface. Yet some stories slip through. Stories that seem to defy understanding and linger at the edge of reality. A hiker searching for a cave that may not exist. A quiet town haunted by menacing letters, and a young man whose calls for help ended with only an echo in the night. These are the stories of the M Cave, the Circleville letters, and Brandon Swanson. In the deserts of Nevada, vast stretches of empty land extend as far as the eye can see. But somewhere in those mountains, a man named Veach vanished in November of the year 2014, leaving behind only a single video and a mystery that continues to haunt the internet to this day. Kenny was an avid hiker and a YouTuber. In one of his videos, he spoke of finding a strange cave during a hike, a cave that he described as having an M-shaped entrance, a cave that gave him an odd sensation. He said that standing near it, he felt a disturbing vibration, almost like an electrical charge. The cave was eerie enough to make him turn back, but that feeling, it stayed with him. Later that year, on the 10th of November 2014, Kenny returned, set out to find the origin of the cave and document it. But after that hike, Kenny was never seen again. Many have speculated on what could have happened. Some believe that he may have perished in the unforgiving desert. Others think that he might have stumbled upon something dangerous, perhaps something that he was never meant to find. Whatever happened to Kenny Veach, the M Cave remains unseen, a mystery hidden somewhere in the Nevada desert to this day. Circleville, Ohio was like any other small American town, quiet and comfortable, with little to distinguish it. Until one day, in 1976, when a strange letter arrived, addressed to a resident by the name of Mary Gillespie. The letter accused Mary of an affair, and contained details about her life that only a close observer would know. As time passed, more letters appeared throughout Circleville, sent to multiple residents, accusing them of dark secrets and issuing ominous warnings. The anonymous author seemed to know things that no one else should. As time passed, it became increasingly clear that these letters were more than unsettling, and in August of 1977, Mary's husband, Ron Gillespie, received a disturbing phone call, allegedly from the letter writer. Ron then left the house in anger, only to mysteriously die in a car crash shortly after. The details of that night are still unclear, but the letters didn't stop. Years later, a man named Paul Freshour, Mary's brother-in-law, was arrested in 1983 and convicted for sending the letters. But while he was in prison, the letters continued, casting doubts on his guilt and leaving the true identity of the letter writer unknown. The mystery of the Circleville letters endures. Was it a twisted vendetta against a local? A conspiracy? Or perhaps someone they'd never expect. On the night of May 14th, 2008, 19-year-old Brandon Swanson was driving home from a gathering in rural Minnesota. As he navigated the dark, winding back roads, he eventually took a wrong turn, driving his car into a ditch near the small town of Lind. At around 2 a.m., Brandon's parents received a phone call, asking for help. Speaking calmly, Brandon guided them over the phone, describing landmarks he had passed and general information on his location. But after nearly an hour, he suddenly went silent, uttering 2 words, "Oh shit," before the line went dead. Despite exhaustive searches that covered miles of farmland, rivers, and empty roads, Brandon was never found. His parents were left without answers as the case grew colder with passing time. Did Brandon somehow fall into the Yellow Medicine River? Did he encounter someone or something in the darkness? All we know is that, in one instant, Brandon Swanson disappeared, leaving a painful reminder of how swiftly and unexpectedly someone we know can vanish.